Hey guys, this is Mark, and today I was going to talk about getting the maintenance done on your Smoktech Magneto. So, oftentimes the problems that arise with this mod for me is that the casing and especially the bottom button will heat up after having this mod for a couple months. And the reason for that is that there's usually a lot of oxidization buildup in the threads, dust, dirt as well. And so hopefully this video will show you how to alleviate that problem, and let's get started. So the first thing you want to do is take off your Addy, get the battery out too. This one doesn't have one in it right now. And just pull the whole thing apart. This mod is quite old. It doesn't have the adjustable center pin, and also the button is different than some of the newer stuff that you're going to find. I've noticed that a lot of the generations people have, they still have this brass ring that can be removed with a screwdriver, but some of the newer generations, like this one here, it doesn't have that. It's just a purely magnetic ring held in with just a Delrin insulator. So this one's a lot more tricky to clean and maintain, but the upshot also, at least from what I've seen so far, is it doesn't get as dirty this way. So there's a little bit less problems with that. Anyway, the bottom button is probably one of the hardest things to clean, and takes a little bit of patience, but if you do it right, you'll be able to be on your way to good vapes again. So I will just get this little brass ring on the inside here undone and show you the steps to get all that cleaned. So now that we got the brass ring out, this other part will slip out, and then you have this cylindrical piece right here. That will be the important part to clean and lubricate later. Having a little bit of trouble getting this other piece undone, but long story short, this safety piece here will unscrew as well, and you'll be able to clean the other threads that look exactly like this. They're in the reverse direction though, so you won't be able to put this on the wrong way since it won't thread correctly, so don't worry about that. So give those a good clean. You can see in here that there's quite a bit of gunk in there, so give that a nice clean with your rag that's moistened with a little bit of soap and some water. Get that nice clean thing, and you can see that on the rag here I've got all this gunky oxidized black crap, and that's really what's impeding the current flow in your system and causing arcs to happen in the handle and the button, all that stuff. It's just these weak connections that cause that. So give all those threads in there good clean, including the one on the inside of the safety switch. Then move on to this cylindrical part and give that a good clean as well. I don't have any lubricant with me right now, but what you want to do once you get this piece cleaned is take a little bit of bicycle lube. I like to use the white Lightning Lube because it dries off into a nice film of wax. It's not flammable, and it really isn't that messy too, just as long as you don't over drip. Like one drop of it should be fine, and then just let gravity do the work to get it nice and even. And so once you get that on there, get all this other stuff clean, then you can reassemble this piece. Get that brass ring on there. Make sure you clean that brass ring too before you put it back on, because the top of it, where it makes contact with the other piece, it likes to get really dirty as well, and that'll also cause problems for you. Now my magnet doesn't stay in there anymore, so I have to actually make sure I put it in the correct way, and otherwise that happens and it's a bitch to get it off. As long as you feel that it's pushing the bottom piece away, then you know you got the polarities of the magnets correct. Make sure you clean the threads on the inside and the outside pieces as well, so that they make a nice good connection. It's really good if you do this with soap water too, because then it'll facilitate the cleaning process by quite a bit. But don't make it too soapy that you'll have, you know, a bunch of soap residue on there either. So to each their own. Some like to just use water. I like soap just for the speed, and that's pretty much it on that. So once you get all those pieces clean, you can put the mod back together, get your battery in there, get the addy back on there, and give it a good test vape. And this one actually has a battery, so I'll go ahead and do that now when the safety's on. Thanks for watching. Hope this was hopeful, and subscribe if you like. Thanks.